Bella. She got really attached to Emma, while she was here, home from college, and now she's all sad, hanging out with me because Emma left today. And she's no dummy. She knew something was going on because we were like packing. As I started to say, we were packing up the car and the truck and everything, and so she knew something was up. She was all sad. This is kids. Every time the kids go somewhere, they get me a turtle. Isn't he cute? He fell down off the shelf. I have a shelf I keep him on up there. Whoops, see if I can whoop. That shelf right there has my turtle collection on it. And he fell down. He's made out of shells, mostly. See these little shells? That came home from one of their vacations in Cozumel or somewhere. Isn't he cute? And I bought this one. This one lives on the back of my chair. And my winter quilt is got turtles all over it. I mean, my summer one, not my winter one. My winter one's just boring gold, I think, but my summer one's got turtles all over it because it's a lightweight one. So anyway, it's Fun Fact Friday. We have not done that in a while. In fact, we haven't done it in so long. They started throwing away the ones off the calendar that I was saving for a while. They stopped throwing them away because they figured I not doing them anymore, but I am. I just haven't done them in a while. So happy Fun Fact Friday. I just got back I did a watercolor class. I'll get it and show it to you in a minute. I did a watercolor class and went to lunch with some friends, and then I went to the post office to mail off my 15-person summer collab. I went off, mailed that I was going to say present, but winnings, whatever you want to call it, out. So then I'm home for like an hour, and then I got to go pick up my grandson because my son and daughter-in-law and granddaughter, they took her down to college and loaded up the truck and the car and all her junk because she moved into a house this time with some other girls. So she needs to take a bed and a dresser and a desk and a chair and all that stuff. So has a little more than just moving into a dorm. Although the main areas of the house are already furnished, so that's good. She just had to furnish her bedroom. So I get my grandson, for Christmas every year, he gets one of these, day at a glance kind of calendars. And this one's called Mental Floss Amazing Facts. So I usually get most of my amazing facts from his calendar. So let's do some of these because they're always interesting to me. Barcelona is home to hundreds of playgrounds for seniors. The spaces are meant to promote fitness and combat loneliness in elderly citizens. Well, that's kind of cool, seeing as I'm an elderly citizen. We don't have anything like that here. I want a senior playground. Central Park's lampposts contain a set of 4 numbers that can help you navigate the 843-acre space. First to tell you the nearest New York City street, and the next 2 tell you whether you're closer to the east or the west side of the park. Even numbers signal east, odd numbers signal west. Well, that's confusing to me, but I've never been to New York. If you've been to New York, you probably know what I'm talking about, but I guess the streets around Central Park are maybe numbered streets, like 152nd Street or something like that. This is a 2-word one. It says fish cough. Who knew? As part of David Hasselhoff's divorce settlement, he retained ownership of the nickname Hoff and the catchphrase, "Don't hassle the Hoff." Why would his wife want that? I mean, really? The duffel bag gets its name from the town of Duffel, Belgium, where the cloth used in the bags was originally sold. These are always interesting to me. By total area, Canada is the world's 2nd largest country. Only Russia is larger. Didn't you think China was the largest, or at least the 2nd largest, or India? I thought both of those were larger than Canada. But I guess not. They're not talking population. They're talking whole area, like they said. Canada, India and China, I think, are top population centers, but I guess size-wise, Canada comes in second. I'm skipping one of these because it's really long. Flamingos aren't naturally pink. They're born a sort of grayish color. It's their diet of brine shrimp and algae that turn them pink. I bet you Jean, I bet you Jean knew this because she's our flamingo girl. She loves flamingos. If you go watch her channel, you'll see all kinds of flamingos in the background. It's Jean's junk. Go check her out. Contronym is a word that can be its own opposite. If you seed your lawn, you add seeds. If you seed a tomato, you remove them. Okay, I get that. And the contra means against, controversial or whatever. So, yeah, that makes sense. 2,000. I cannot talk today. I picked the wrong day to do these ones I'm reading. I can't talk today. In 2004, the Museum of Modern Art accepted a donation of a square of bubble wrap into their architecture and design collection. It went on display as part of their Humble Masterpieces collection, which also featured chopsticks and a Band-Aid. I guess those things, whoever invented those things, along with Post-it notes, those are very useful things, particularly the chopsticks. I mean, they use them in like half the world. That's what they eat with, the chopsticks. We all know how to use chopsticks. Well, my grandson, I don't think, does, but the rest of us know how to use chopsticks, and we use them pretty regularly. But we had Chinese students living with us 2 different times for 2 years each. So we've learned a lot of Chinese dishes and to use chopsticks and eat tofu and all that kind of stuff. Marie Curie's notebooks are still radioactive. Yeah, I mean, she discovered radium, but she also died from radioactivity. So, yeah, plus and a minus there. The dot over your lowercase I is called the tittle. I knew that. I've heard tittles and jots. I forget what a jot is, but they're phrases for... I forget what a jot is, but tittles and jots. Let's see, I'm just kind of thumbing through looking for some of the shorter ones. During Ronald Reagan's presidency, Air Force One was outfitted with jelly bean holders to keep the president's favorite snacks from spilling. Man after my own heart. I don't like regular jelly beans, but I love Jelly Bellies. Because I like the different, regular jelly beans just taste like sugar. But Jelly Bellies, they each have a distinctive flavor, so I love Jelly Bellies. The pineal gland, which secretes the hormone melatonin, got its name from its shape, which resembles a pine nut. I don't even know what a pine nut looks like, so okay. Oh, let's try this one. Ted Giesel, a.k.a. Dr. Seuss, anticipated that writing The Cat in the Hat would take him about a week. A year and a half later, he finally finished it. That's a long time. I always thought about writing a book. I don't know what I'd write it about. The kind of books I enjoy well, there's a lot of different kinds I enjoy, but one of the ones I read a lot of are, I call them women in danger ones. It's like a woman, and she ends up, sometimes she's like a police detective or something, but she ends up where somebody's stalking her or after her for some reason, and there's some guy that's usually a policeman also, or Navy SEAL or something like that. They end up working together to solve whatever the dangerous situation is. And then, of course, romance ensues. I don't like the ones that are explicit, but I like those type of books if they're not explicit. If I accidentally get one that is explicit, I just thumb past those pages really quick. So I don't want to read that stuff. Andrew Jackson's parrot was kicked out of the president's funeral for swearing. Speaking of words you don't want to hear. That's funny. I didn't even know he had a parrot, much less a foul-mouthed parrot. Alrighty, in 1907, an ad campaign for Kellogg's Corn Flakes offered a free sample of cereal to any customer who would wink at their grocer. I'm not a good winker. I have to can't wink the other side. I can kind of wink. I can't do the just where you just go, boop. I can't do that. I have to kind of scrunch up my cheek. I look like I've got something wrong with me. I'm just not a good winker. There's a country song about all you gotta do is just give me that wink. I'd be in trouble because I can't give them that wink. The most popular Father's Day gift is a necktie. Yeah, I wonder if that's still the case because men just don't wear, especially since COVID, but they've stopped wearing ties before that. But now that everybody's working from home, I don't think hardly anybody wears ties anymore. And same with women. I mean, you used to have to wear dresses and suits to work. I don't think that's the case much anymore either. Maybe a pantsuit, but definitely not a suit with a jacket and a skirt or a dress. Women just, I mean, you can if you want to, but for the most part, what used to be business casual is just, you'd have a business casual Friday. Now it's jeans Friday and a business casual all week long. Terrified of your in-laws? Pantherophobia is the fear of your mother-in-law. Sorcerophobia is the fear of your father-in-law. Why would you be afraid? I'm a good mother-in-law. Ask my daughter-in-laws. I live with one of them. Actually, it was my daughter-in-law that invited me to live with them. It was her idea. I mean, obviously my son was okay with it too, but she's the one. This happened, a long time ago. Levi was a toddler. He was maybe 2 at the most, less than that. I think he was still in diapers, so maybe 1, which that makes it about 15 years ago because he's almost 16. I had a knee replacement, and I stayed with them while I recovered from that and went back home. I lived a couple miles from where they lived. Went back home, and I don't know, less than a month later, my daughter-in-law was like, we really enjoyed having you here. Would you consider living with us permanently? And I'm like, well, we can give it a try. So I put all my stuff in storage just in case it didn't work out and moved in with them. Just my craft stuff and my bedroom stuff. I moved in with them. The rest of the living room and kitchen stuff I put in storage. And at the time, I was the one working and she was the one home. So she's the one that did, all the cooking and cleaning and all that. And then eventually I went out on disability and I started taking over a little more of the cooking because she's a basic cook. She cooks the same 5 or 6 meals, maybe more, but she just wasn't a very adventuresome cook. I think she's better now, but at the time she wasn't a very adventuresome cook. So I started taking over the cooking a little at a time and finally just totally took it over because I like to try new recipes. I like different genres of food. I don't know if genre is the right word. Different cuisines. So, slowly it's flipped where she started working and I was the one staying home. So I'm the one that did the laundry and the cooking. So it's worked out really good for all of us because, I've got family around and they've got somebody to help around the house. So it works out good for all of us. And the kids pretty much, Levi doesn't remember me not living with them. Emma does a little bit, but I think they were at the most 2 and 6 when I moved in with them. And now they're almost 16 and 19. So yeah, it's been a long time I've lived with them. I don't know what got me off on that topic. Oh well. I tend to wander on topics sometimes. Alrighty, it's almost been 15 minutes. It's time to wrap this up. Let's do one more. We'll just randomly pick one out here. Crayola came from the words for oily chalk. Huh. I don't know how Crayola, maybe that's Latin or something. I don't know, but oily chalk. That's interesting. So, there's your Fun Fact Friday. Haven't done one of those in a while. Next Friday, we'll probably do Fabulous Friends Friday. I'm this close. I think I'm 9 away from 500 subscribers, and I've got I've got stuff here, stuff there. I got stuff everywhere that I'm going to put in a big old box. So it's going to be a great giveaway. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm going to have a big giveaway. I've got coming up on, it's not this Saturday. It's not tomorrow. It's the next Saturday. We're doing a collab for, it's about 8 or 10 of us, somewhere around there. And it's not a giveaway or anything. We're just doing it for fun. And we're doing just for you guys to go watch. Just for fun. It's maybe some people will do a giveaway, but it's not required. I don't know if anybody's doing it. I don't think so. It's mainly just for fun. It's a makeup collab. And the challenge was use 5 different eyeshadow colors from 5 different palettes. So like if you get a blue from this palette, you can't get a green from that palette. You have to get your blue here and your green here and your, I'm trying to think what colors. I think I want to do purple and pink and blue. And then, of course, like a white or something up here, some kind of light color up there. And then my 5th color, I don't know. I haven't decided my 5th color yet. Maybe a darker purple, like do a light purple and a dark purple. Or maybe something like a brownish, underneath, and make it be like an eyeliner and a waterline. I don't know. I haven't decided. I need to play with this weekend and see what I come up with. Not much of a yellow kind of gal, but I could do like just a little streak of yellow down the middle. I've seen people do that. Almost looks like a cat eye. I haven't decided, but I definitely want to do purple because purple's my thing lately. Purple, blue, a little bit pink, some kind of like white or beige or something up here for a light color. And then one other color. What other color should I use? Purple, pink, blue, and white. And something else. What should my thumb be? What other color should I do that would go good with those? I could do 2 blues. I could do a turquoise. I might do that. Do like a turquoise blue and then more of a royal blue. That's an idea. I might do that. Either that or a dark purple and a violet. I might do that. I'll have to just look and see what I've got. I got a new palette called Poolside. That's what I've got on today, although most of it's rubbed off now. You can't really see it, but it's like purples and blues and pinks and stuff. I showed it in my ice cream video. It's a really pretty palette, but you know me, I rub my eyes and it's half gone now because I rub my eyes too much. I tried Jeffree Star and I kind of liked it. I see why everybody's really hap on Jeffree Star palettes. I got just a couple of the little individual pans and I kind of liked it. It was nice, but I have a green and a white. That's it, because I got those in my $25 grab bag. I thought about doing another one, but I don't know if he still has them. I'm too cheap to do the ones where you get the whole palette because they're like $50, $65, something like that, and I'm too cheap to do that. I'm basically a cheapskate. I said if I'm spending money on stuff, I spend it on clothes. I buy a lot of clothes, way too many clothes. Oh, there goes it says spam risk on my phone, and you can hear my iPad dinging, saying, "You got somebody calling you." No, I don't. I'm not going to answer. All right, I had Olive Garden today for lunch. Do you guys have Olive Garden where you live? Do you like Olive Garden? I don't have a whole lot of choices. They have rotini that's gluten-free, so I got rotini because that's all I could get. And then I had my choice of a couple, like a marinara or a meat sauce. Those were my other choices. Then I could put grilled chicken or grilled shrimp on it. That was pretty much my choices. So I got, of course, the rotini with marinara and grilled shrimp. And then, of course, you get the salad with it. So I brought half of it home because it was this big old plate of stuff. I can't eat that much, so I just halved it and put the rest in a thing for dinner tonight. Alrighty, it's been almost 20 minutes. I chatted enough. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Prefer the thumbs up, but any thumb. YouTube likes thumbs. I don't think they care if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. They just want you to do a thumb. Y'all know, because I griped about it enough, I lost 40 subscribers. And I've almost clawed my way back up to where I was. I was at 499 when I lost the 40. So now I'm almost back up. I'm at 491. So 8 more and I'll be back where I was. 9 more and I'll hit that 500 mark. So come on all. If you haven't subscribed, do so. Love to have you. We have a lot of fun here. I will see you all real soon. Love y'all.